Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. And salutations to all the Akim, all four corners of earth, who's pushing the truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim. I want to get into this little article right here. Something we've been talking about for quite some time. And Esau likes to every now and then throw it into to the news, and into his media, and into his cartoon, his shows, and he tries to make fun of it, but we see it as something that's real, man. This devil has a taste for meat. A brother put up a little picture, one of those little still pictures showing that I think into the 1900s that Edomites thought it was okay in their customs in their countries to eat human meat, man. Over to the 1900s, man. But so they're not those are their ancestors, and it's their offspring, so they have a real taste for human meat, man. Although they might try to joke and play with it, and put it, like I say, and put it in these different various cartoons and TV shows and try to laugh it off with the laugh button. But we know, it's truth to it, It's a lot of truth to it. And he says right here, it says Channel 4 viewers sicken after watching new show about human meat, man. And he got this guy right here with the biggest grin on his face, It said good harvest made by humans from humans, man. So yeah, these people are very sick, man. And these are the ones that you watch on TV. These are the ones you call your leaders, your group. They're so intelligent, they're so smart, and look what they do, man. That's nasty. It says it's no surprise eating children seems a more likely path for our country. And once again, this guy has a smile on his face while these words are being uttered. It says, but once again, and we've been bringing this out for quite some time, whether it been McDonald's, back in the day when we were younger, they used to have kids on the milk cartons and stuff, and Reverend Shmuley had brought it out himself and exposed it. He said the McDonald's meat, all those billions of patties, what do you think some of them are, And this is coming out of his mouth, and he's a part of that wicked system, and here it is joking, talking about it's no surprise eating children seems a more likely path for our country, man. Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, So they spilling their beans, The things that they do, they're telling, man. They're telling the people, they're letting you know. A lot of these kids, a lot of these people that go missing, man, they eating them, man. They putting them in different things, whether it be burgers, they got meat tartars, they got all sorts of things out there they eat, man. And I've seen the movies and families in Canada and stuff like that, man. And they had just the goriest taste for human meat, man. Let me read some more. But so back to the verse, it says Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, man. And that's the wise, man. You don't flee from this wickedness, man. You don't deal with that, man. Eating human meat, man. And then even then joke about that, man. That's like they got that picture with the you got numerous pictures of Edomites, with the human body, and it might be a cake or something or whatever it may be, but it's like the exact form and cuts and everything, and they make when you cut into it, you cut past the red part, the skin and everything. It's like real sick. Like this isn't even like look edible and stuff like. The thoughts and the vain imagination they have is just ridiculous, man. But it's at the same time that letting us know who they are, man. He says that Channel 4 users have been left absolutely flabbergasted after watching a mockumentary presented by Greg Wallace about eating human flesh. So it says a mockumentary, man. So they were making fun, but we know this to be true and real. And on top of that, why would you make fun of something like this unless you're sick? But the show, which aired last night, was presented as it was a real documentary, leading many viewers to believe what they were seeing was authentic. Under the assumed title Greg Wallace, the British Meat Miracle, the show, written by Matt Almond, sees Wallace introduced to a fake company called Good Harvest, who are the top of the game in sales of human meat. And I've read other places, and I've read did other articles when they're saying this is joking, but I've also read, and did videos in the past. They had a restaurant in New York. Excuse me. They had a restaurant in New York, and they were advertising how they were selling human meat, but they were saying they were getting from cadavers, people that were signing off, their parents or somebody with a dead body. So there's meat. It wasn't like they were getting from meat from people who were missing or from the homeless or anything. This is people who were healthy or whatever it might be. But yeah, this is just mind-boggling, man. How Esau gets away with it. At the same time, man, it's the wicked kingdom, man. It is what the wicked. Jeremiah 10:2. This said, "Lord, learn not the way of the heathen." So Jake loved to eat these different sushis. Sushi's a crave. For these nigga women, they love that sushi, and niggas too. But they got that shit from the heathen, and sushi's not all sushi's bad, but just the the raw one, the raw sushi. And not only that, man, some of these plots, man, I could imagine, just putting that meat tartare and that human tartare and that sushi and stuff like that, man. Not too far fetched, man. But don't learn the way, because our people they'll try to do what the heathen do, man. They'll try to go eat some of that, try it, Oh, they'll be with all their Edomite friends, all the heathens or whatever, gather, and there'll be only one Jake there, and and they'll feel pressure because everybody else ate it. They got to try and eat it, These different type of excuses and stuff they come up with, man, just to be in the fitting crowd, man, so to speak. This is Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity. So let me back up. Ecclesiastes 10:5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity. In this place, a lot, folly, even if this is a joke, what I'm saying? Like, who wants to joke around with this? Like I said a minute earlier, man, this is not no laughing matter, eating a human, trying a human, It's sick. You hear about people getting stuck in these different places where they had to do that stuff to survive and stuff, man. But, man, I just want to thank the Lord for not having me ever in them places, man. I don't want to test the Lord like that, man. Be trapped off in the jungle off of a plane crash or an avalanche over in the mountains or something. So those, these are places where, I ain't gonna be seen other than a damn jungle or something. I don't mind being in the jungle, but it's gonna be around some people. I ain't gonna be out there by myself, But yeah, folly is Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, man, and the rich sit in low place. Yeah, this is just sick and nasty, man. There ain't too much more to read other than, they're talking about how just how humorous, but at the same time, like I say, it's not too far fetched, man. They have a taste for it, man. Yeah, and also, like I said, they have a long history of that from the different wars. Esau loves to get out there and he got to eat, man. He starves his soldiers and stuff like that. So this cannibalism and them eating human meat is not too far fetched, man. We know that we know their history, But yeah, I just wanted to bring this out, man. I seen this floating around, and I seen it was they said it was a mockumentary, but at the same time, it's truth to it. It is truth to it. What's being told in this documentary, and it's truth to what they're doing, man. But with that being said, it's edifying. Shalom, Makim.